being selected to the Inc. 5000 list is kind of humbling, right? When you start on a venture, the plan is to grow, but when you become recognized for that growth, you start to kind of reflect on how you got there and what you're going to do next. And the biggest thing that I've realized about how we got there is what's behind us, like the people that are coming into the office every day and our teams that are actually doing the work with our clients, and then trying to figure out how do we double that? How do we double that again and still take care of what matters most? And that part, makes you kind of go, okay, this is great, but we can't lose sight of why we got there. And I think that's probably the biggest thing is like, okay, keep it going, right? And that part's been awesome. We've made the list now 3 times in a row, and only 10% of companies in the United States make that list 3 times in a row. So that, like, just knowing that and knowing that we still haven't even begun to open into other cities. In the next 2 years, our plan is to really fast forward into those other cities and grow what we're doing. But along that way, our culture matters. Like who we bring into the fold to continue that growth, because it's easy to fall off track. And I don't think we can do that with the team that we have and the people that we have. And this goes back to our first employee, and our first employee is my wife. If it wasn't for her, we're not doing any of this, right? And nobody gets to see that behind the scenes, but I know it. And I have to make sure that I'm cognizant of that, not just with my wife, but everybody else's spouse. Like everybody sacrifices for this growth, and ultimately we're delivering something to our clients, and that's why they come back. That's why we keep growing. The losing sight of that part can't happen. It's not gonna happen. And I feel very confident knowing that the next 2 years, like we're gonna see just even more. We've just scratched the surface now.